Dude, we've been eating for like 6 hours.
So? There is much food left.
Yeah, probably cost me a month's salary.
Get yourself a second job and life would be much easier. Go sell some ice cream in the park or something.
I don't want to have to deal with some fucking children. Besides, I already have a second job.
How about the third one?
Just so I can feed your fat ass, what's wrong with you? Hey, dude, I'm bored. Let's go play a game or something.
Which game do you have in mind?
This one.
What's that?
Oh, you know that under a different cartridge name. It was called Knuckles back when we were kids.
No, the Tag Team Fighters.
That's the one.
Okay, let's go.
Well, I introduced you to this title before in my Retron 5 review. This is one of these rare gems on the Nintendo NES that actually qualifies as a real fighting game. Wanna know how old the fighting game is? Just check out how many female fighters you have on the roster. The game was made back when game developers had absolutely no idea about the potential of the fairer sex in fighting games. Today women practically dominate the fighting game industry. Some of the coolest characters in gaming history are female fighters from fighting games. And you also find like enough female characters in these games to cover for every one of the many fetishes you have developed over the years surfing the internet. Oh, what a blissful way to die. I'm Dr. Sledgehammer, by the way. This is my brother Thomas, and we were some of the lucky children in our neighborhood growing up who actually owned a copy of the game. It's a Japan-only title that was only released on the Famicom.
Actually, it was also released in Poland.
Really? They had Famicom?
No, but they had the Pegasus.
Huh. Interesting. Of course, as children, we were not able to read Japanese or English, so we didn't give a fuck what language the game came in. We were just some stupid kids who would either fist fight the neighbors' kids on the mean streets of Nazareth, or we would challenge them to a couple of rounds on the good old Famicom. The dialogue in the game is not worth mentioning anyway. You can play the entire game without understanding a single word. Nowadays, if you want to play the game, you can just grab yourself a Retron 5, a console that can mod games. This way you can go to a website like romhacking.net, download yourself a language patch, slap it onto the console, and voila! Suddenly you can speak Japanese. Well, kinda. Anyway, without further ado, let's check it out. I will never get used to this. Anyway, the game takes place in the Rivercity Ransom universe. Heck, it basically uses the same game engine and even has the main character Kunu and his rival Ricky returning as the game's main protagonists. So basically one day Kunu finds a flyer in his school locker room that advertises a fighting tournament to find out who the toughest kid in school is.
So the school is organizing a tournament in which kids can beat the shit out of each other?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, I'm really surprised that we didn't have that in our school. I mean, we had some pretty crazy fucks running around back in our day. Now here's the first problem with the game. There is no character selection screen like in a modern fighting game. Your character is selected according to the name you give your character, date of birth, and blood type. Incidentally, blood type and your zodiac sign will determine how compatible you are to each other and how well you perform special tag team attacks. I'm going with Gemini because we're the most quick-witted, balanced people out there.
Cancer.
Oh, fuck you. I don't want to be stuck with an over-emotional, vindictive fuck.
I don't want to be stuck with a short-fused bipolar mental patient.
Don't be so mean about it. Alrighty, a wrestler with some decent speed and kick power. Hey, what the fuck is a Mach kick? It's a Mach kick! Can I like Sonic Boom it, bitch? Holy shit! Oh, a bomb kick! Look at a bomb kick! Yo, you get the Mach punch! Fuck yeah!
That sucks because I have stronger kicks.
Yeah, it's true, but you also have the life drain. It's gonna be useful. Anyway, let's get going. Wow, your character is such a fat fuck.
And yours has a shitty hairline.
Well, what can you say about the game? You have a punch button and a kick button, and you can rapidly mash these buttons to stun lock your schoolmate enough to knock him down, and then you can just throw him around like a sack of potatoes.
I like how you can punch their eyeballs out of their head.
Yeah, looks like some serious brain damage going on. If you beat one of them, they will drop items that could heal you, power you up in some way, make you invincible, or even make you lose health points. Just make sure that the other team doesn't get the good ones, otherwise you're fucked. And there's our first W. Let's start racking these up. Yes, now grab them!
These fools have no chance.
Electrocute these motherfuckers! Hey, we can keep going like this until we vaporize these assholes. Thomas! No! God damn it, hey, stop hitting me, you fucking traitor!
Sorry, I thought you were him.
Do I look like him? Look, you're destroying our team spirit, me the thingy! So yeah, to clarify, the more you hit each other, the more you drag the team spirit down. What also drags it down is of course the blood type incompatibility, the wrong zodiac sign, and most importantly, losing matches. So yeah, the game is much more complex than it looks.
Shit!
Yeah, wow, that sucked.
You could have really stood your ground a bit longer.
Yeah, come on, let's not get the team spirit down. We can get back to our winning streak right away.
These guys are tough.
Yeah, who the hell wears glasses to a fight?
The guy that is kicking your ass. We're losing the upper hand. Fuck!
Yeah, damn it, sorry, I shit the sandwich.
Well, what am I gonna do now?
You should totally punch him. Fuck!
Being on a losing streak sucks.
Yeah, tell me about it. Hey, you know how we can get back to collecting these W's?
Food always tastes better if someone else pays for it.
Of course it does. Batista bomb! Yeah! That's how we do it! That's how we do it! Well, it was great while it lasted. Another great feature I almost forgot about is the leveling mechanism. The easier you win your fights, the more levels you gain. Fight well and you will quickly max out your stats, which is really important because the final bosses are a pain in the butt.
Are they good? I can't tell if they're strong. Doesn't matter, we can beat anyone.
Now, I don't know if the original text is that stupid or if the translation just sucks, but wow. Every 5 matches you get to see the exact same scene happening over and over like these two assholes have Alzheimer's or something. After 18 matches we finally get to face them.
They don't look very strong. I know.
We're very strong. Don't misjudge us. Well, let's fight then.
Let's fight.
Holy shit, NES dialogue at its finest. These tigers have higher health points, higher defense, higher attack power, better special attacks, they're better at everything. They also utilize high-flying pro wrestling moves to nullify your offense unless you stun lock them. They will constantly pummel the shit out of you, and the worst thing is they will beat the sushi out of your butthole.
Shit, you are unreliable.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't mean to give him that.
Well, what do you want me to do now?
Give him a titty twister.
I'm doing my best here, but it's a losing battle.
Come on, you've got this. Fuck him up, fuck him up, fuck him up, fuck him up! Yeah! Well, you can always stun lock these motherfuckers against the wall and decrease their mobility. Even if they manage to get out somehow, you can always go back to the well. Just make sure you have the correct range and you're good to go.
I killed mine.
Great, let's electrify this piece of shit! Finish him!
Yeah!
We did it!
And we get to see the ending.
Yeah, we get to see first-class caveman language at its finest.
I remember the game being much better back in the day.
Yeah, well, much changed since then.
Yeah, but it's still functional and still fun.
It's a good game. It's a good game. A little bit repetitive. I felt like 15 matches is a little bit too much. Felt a little bit long despite being a short game. But yeah, well, it's difficult to rate this game. I mean, if I want to rate this according to our standard system, it's gonna be a 5 out of 10. If I'm gonna rate this according to my NES system, it's an 8 out of 10, however. I mean, it's one of the best fighting games on the console. If you are an NES collector, I can definitely recommend that you add this game to your collection.
Wanna go again?
Yeah, why the hell not?
Look here, listen. I will have my